Welcome back to the Brother Musician Podcast. I'm your host, Rico Anthony, and today we're going to talk about something that's a little touchy, but I promise you, today is a necessary conversation. The title of today's episode is Keep Your Excuses. Now, before you get upset with me, hear me out. If you want to stay exactly where you are, keep your excuses. If you're comfortable being average, keep your excuses. If you're okay with showing up unprepared, keep your excuses. If you're okay with missing opportunities, keep your excuses. And if you're okay with wondering why you're not growing, keep your excuses. But if you really want to become the musician that God has called you to be, those excuses have got to go. The truth is, excuses are one of the biggest enemies of excellence. Excuses make you feel better, but they don't make you better. One thing I've learned over the years is that excuses provide comfort. We've all said things like, I don't have time. Nobody sent me the songs. I was too busy. Church don't pay enough. The music director didn't explain that. It's the band. It's the band I was playing with. Maybe some of those things are true, but what are you going to do about it? Because successful musicians don't wait for perfect conditions. They prepare anyway. One of the greatest signs of maturity is accountability. Immature musicians always have someone else to blame. Mature musicians ask, what could I have done better? That's a completely different mindset. Instead of saying, I don't know, say, I'll know next time. Instead of saying, they never told me, say, I'll ask questions. Instead of saying, I didn't have time, say, I'll manage my time better. Ownership changes everything. Stop waiting for motivation. Did you know some musicians only practice when they feel inspired? Professionals don't operate that way. Discipline beats motivation every single time. There will be days you do not feel like practicing scales. There will be days you won't feel like learning a new song. There'll be days you'll be tired when you get off work. Practice anyway. Growth happens days you don't feel like doing it. Excellence costs something. Everybody wants to sound amazing. Everybody wants opportunity. Everybody wants to travel. Everybody wants to play with great artists. But very few people want to pay the price. Excellence requires sacrifice. It requires late nights, early mornings, listening, studying, receiving correction, practicing when nobody's watching. The audience sees 1 hour on Sunday. They don't see the hundreds of hours that were put in before that Sunday. Your gift is not an excuse for you to stop learning. I've met talented musicians who stopped growing because they relied on their gift. Talent might get you invited, but preparation keeps you invited. Your gift opens the door. Character, consistency, and humility keep the door open. Never become so gifted that you stop being teachable. So be solution-oriented. Whenever there's a problem, ask yourself, what can I do? Maybe the rehearsal tracks weren't sent. Can you call someone? Can you figure out the arrangement? Can you listen to the original recording? Can you prepare another way? Leaders solve problems. Followers often explain them. Stop comparing your journey. Comparison creates excuses too. They have a better church. They have more opportunities. They live in a bigger city. Maybe they do, but comparison won't make you better. Use what you have. God will bless your faithfulness. So let's look at your excuses. What are you really saying? Because every excuse communicates something deep. I don't have time usually means it wasn't a priority. I didn't practice usually means I expected my gift to carry me. Those truths can be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable truth leads to lasting growth. So here's my challenge. Over the next 7 days, no excuses. You're late, own it. If you're unprepared, own it. If you missed something, own it. Then fix it. Don't spend more time explaining the problem than solving the problem. That's how leaders grow. That's how ministries become strong. Let me leave you with this. Every excuse leaves you closer to the person you used to be. Every decision moves you closer to the person God has called you. So today, make a choice. Keep your excuses or keep growing. You can't keep both. Thank you for listening to the Brother Musician Podcast today. If I made you upset, good. The kingdom deserves your very best, not your very best excuse. But if you're really mad, drop it in the comments. If I helped you, drop it in the comments. Please share this with another musician that you feel like it can help. I appreciate all your support. Have a great day.